y'all, it's a4J
plus mango.
and we have one for y'all today. We're making rainbow dessert.
Sounds like a perfect spring dessert.
Yup. Let me explain this dessert that we call tiam, which it just means sweet. There's a bunch of different toppings that we can use, so let's get started with a neutral base. A simple jelly.
Ooh, what's this? Agar? Agar?
I think it's agar. Basically, it's going to make our jelly firm up. Let's add 2 tablespoons of agar with 6 cups of water. Grandma doesn't add sugar, but I would recommend adding about 1/3 cup of sugar to this. Let's bring this to a boil and stir occasionally to help dissolve. Once it boils, pour it into a container that's wide because it'll speed up the firming time. Just in case, I'll squish out some of these little bubbles and then leave it undisturbed for about 2 hours until it's cooled and completely firm. While we wait, let's also get our syrup together.
Ooh, busting out with some palm sugar. I hear it has a coconutty taste.
Yup, exactly why we're using this. I'm filming a test batch of sugar, so make sure to check out the recipe card down below for the full recipe. For our purpose, let's melt 2 of these palm sugar discs on medium heat. To help it dissolve, add some water or coconut milk and stir it continuously. Break up the sugar so that it dissolves faster. Oh yeah, add in a pinch of salt to enhance the flavor more too. Once it's all dissolved, turn off the heat and we're on to the next topping.
Oh yeah, canned water chestnuts. We're gonna make these look like pomegranate seeds, huh?
You just spoiled the surprise! It's fine. After draining the liquid, we'll have to cut each water chestnut in half one way, and then into thin strips, and then into small cubes. It should be about this size, just enough for a light crunch.
Crunch! Next, we need to dye the water chestnuts with some red food coloring because pomegranate seeds are a reddish color.
Thanks, Mangs. It took me about 10 drops of red food coloring. Mix it around together to spread the dye. Then add about half a cup of tapioca starch. It has to be tapioca starch. Just trust me on this. Coat it very well in flour until it can't hold anymore. Now give it a shake through a colander or basket and remove any excess flour or tiny bits. Now, we can cook it in a boiling pot of water. Don't overload the pot all at once, or it'll just be a giant glob. Give it a light stir to prevent sticking. And once it floats up, which is about 1 to 2 minutes in, we're ready to strain it out and allow it to chill in some icy water until it's ready to use.
Awesome! So we got the red from the rainbow. How about some yellow?
Good call. We'll lighten the rainbow dessert with a can of jackfruit. Let's strain out all the fruit sugar syrup out. Jackfruit is intensely sweet and it has this stickiness to it. Check out how it looks when it's peeled apart.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright, let's slice these along the grain into thin pieces and set it to the side until needed. Now this isn't necessary, but I want to add some green color into our dessert for contrast.
So you bought IU jelly?
Yup, let's keep it simple and cut the jelly into thin slices or small cubes. Now, let's assemble our dessert so your eyes can feast.
Wait, Mommy! You forgot about the clear jelly that's been chilling on the side.
Oh, you're right! Thanks, Mangs. So let's use a serrated knife, or a steak knife, to cut the jelly into small blocks first. No need to be precise here. Pop one of the blocks out and slice through in one direction, and then stack those slices, and then cut into thin strips, or something like this. Notice how the serrated knife gave the jelly a squiggly look? Cool, huh?
Ooh, that's neat.
Let's layer in the regular jelly we just sliced up. Then, some green. IU green jelly.
And then yellow, like the jackfruit.
And now our red layer, the pomegranate seeds made from water chestnuts. You can really fill with as much or as little as you want in whatever order. Just save some room for ice cubes and, of course, the coconutty palm sugar syrup. This is optional, but we can give it another contrasting color by adding a bit more coconut milk on the very top. Whew, not gonna lie, this looks awesome. This is only the most basic too. We can mix and match with so many other toppings like
red beans, mung beans, lychee, longan, grass jelly,
Check out our website at a4J.com for a blog post on rainbow dessert and also get a copy of this handwritten recipe.
Okay,
That's all for
I got.
Jean.
And mango.